Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. I'm just going to do a quick video for you today as the market is going sideways again, except for Cosmos is up 14%. Matic is also up 10%, getting very close to that $3 mark. And then Phantom up 10%, trading at $2.27. And some others in that top 100 by market cap is Tezos, Algo, Harmony. Yeah, making some decent gains, 4, 5, 7% respectively. So in this video, I want to give you a little bit of an update, and that would be for Clayton. Yeah, that conflict of interest just keeps rearing its ugly head. I want to bring you up to date on something that is a little bit disturbing. Also, unfortunately, I think we are seeing the fall of the Silicon Valley in terms of attracting the talent. And in order to stay competitive, it's having to go up head to head with countries like Singapore and also Dubai. I'm going to cover a little bit of that along with my favorite YouTuber. Yeah, he had someone very good on his channel, and I do want to share that with you. But first, let's just jump over to that One River Asset Management. That is where Jay Clayton ended up after he decided to just quit the SEC before his term was up, and he walked out in December of 2020, just about a day after he let the lawsuit go through against Ripple. And One River, just so you know, where he ended up as an advisor, has a digital strategy. Yep, one being Bitcoin and one being Ethereum. Now you should remember that the Empower Oversight in August requested the emails and documents that are in connection with Clayton and One River. But unfortunately, in November, the SEC responded without finding any of their requests and said, well, you do have the right to appeal. So the Empower Oversight decided to sue the SEC for access to those documents. Now, why is it that they are so hell-bent on getting those documents? Well, let's take a look back in May. This is when One River filed for a carbon-neutral Bitcoin ETF. And it is a scheme that uses the MCO2 token. That token represents a certified carbon credit. And in this scheme, Coinbase would serve as the custodian for the ETF Bitcoin assets. It was in September that One River raised $41 million from Goldman Sachs and Coinbase. That was to further support that digital ecosystem of Bitcoin and Ethereum. One River is going to purchase this MCO2 token from Moss, the issuer, and they're going to do it at a pre-negotiated price. These tokens will then be retired to the Ethereum blockchain. Each token is a digital representation of a carbon credit that will be publicly traded. And look who's here. Perkins Coie. Imagine that. The firm that wrote the Hinman speech. One River wants to process this scheme using blocks of shares, 50,000 shares, to deliver or to facilitate the delivery of Bitcoin in exchange for shares. And then when redeeming the shares through Coinbase, they will deliver the Bitcoin to the authorized participants. The SEC is taking comments on this scheme, which, should you have any comment to make, you want to do that because they are about to rule on this ETF. To date, only one person has submitted comments, but you can bet I'm going to follow up on their decision. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in regards to where the competitive forces are concentrating to attract talent. If you remember, in November of 2020, Ripple opened their location in Dubai at the Dubai International Financial Center. And now today, it's quite interesting that Dubai, here we have a really good video of when they're driving towards that financial center. They expect to have more than 1,000 crypto businesses by 2022. They are creating these new free zones, one in Dubai, one in Abu Dhabi, inviting entrepreneurs, especially those that are in the blockchain world, providing them special permissions. There were 400 of these companies in the UAE as of October, and more than 900 more were applying for licenses. Yeah, they're going head to head with Singapore. They are definitely going for it big time, because by 2026 they aim to train 100,000 programmers and coders. And as you see in this video, it is quite interesting part of the world, because strategically it sits between Asia, Africa, and Europe. Each of those markets are just a mere 6-hour flight away. And with the free zones, there is 100% foreign ownership and attractive tax programs with a highly supportive government regulation. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like it's going to be one of the more important destinations of choice for tech startups. After becoming the first country, if you can believe it, to embrace a 4-day work week, Binance is also headed there, going to Dubai to help make them probably one of the world's crypto capitals of the world. All right, and going to jump to just share with you now my favorite YouTuber. That is Lex Fridman. That's just my earthquake app going off, by the way. Lex is so great. All of his videos are good. But the one that he had in the last 24 hours that was uploaded with Ray Dalio really stands out. It stands out because as a legendary investor, the two of them talk about some very interesting subjects: money, power, war, democracy, Putin, Bitcoin, Musk, Dogecoin, freedom, and really so much more. But at the end, Ray gives his best advice, and it was really interesting to hear that he has created this very interesting assessment that you can take for free on principlesu.com. It's a report that is created based on your answers across 17 core dimensions of your personality. And he built this tool because he thinks if you understand yourself, you can understand others and then help others understand you. This was the advice he gave at the end of the video. I really recommend that video, as I think it's one of the best that Lex has had. All right, everybody, we're jumping to the fluff. I want to tell you that Japan has a new member of the dog force for the police, and that is a toy poodle for the first time. This is Hannah. Hannah graduated because she's got a very good nose. And Japan started using smaller dogs because they can do things that some of the larger breeds can't do. As a country that has a lot of earthquakes, the smaller breeds are very effective for search and rescue. And Hannah did a great job at passing her her test. She can, nope, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, this is it. Yes. So she's very, very good. And she's not the smallest of all breeds to have passed that test. Actually, in 2010, this is Momo. Momo is a long-haired Chihuahua, and Momo graduated with 32 other dogs out of 70 to also become part of the police force. So do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.